Hello, everybody. Oh, shoot. I didn't get the new bag down. I'll give you these couple little crumbs, and then I'll do that. We've got a routine, man. Mama messed it up. Hello, Jerry Matthew Boyd. I got something off the porch. Well, I didn't get it. Somebody else grabbed it for me, but I got it. And do you see someone waiting? Oopsies, I just bumped something. I bumped my elbow pad. My amazing little L-shaped shoulder elbow pad thing. This even comes with an awesome jar. This is so cool. Kitty Licks Super Snack Pack. 4 different flavors. We've got tuna with seafood, tuna with salmon, and tuna with scallop. Oh my gosh, this is so neat. Thank you, Jerry. That is the coolest thing. It comes in a jar. And then I also got something else too. I don't know what this is yet. Earl doesn't care about the licky treats right now. He just wants the box. Ooh, that's pretty. Merry Christmas from Charlie. Ooh, you know I love blue. Oh, come on now. Ooh, I see butterflies. Oh, that is so pretty. That is so super pretty. Oh, I love it. Charlie, thank you. Oh my goodness, this is gorgeous. Oh, I love that. And it's so soft. Thank you. I love it. Hi, Earl. Earl, there's a whole canister of licky tubes. A whole thing. My desk is like got all kinds of stuff on it right now. So he's like trying to figure out how to navigate across the roll of paper towel and thermos of coffee. Hey, buddy. Hey. Look. It's just coffee, dude. You're good. Okay, keep moving it. Keep moving. I got work to do. Keep moving. Hello, Buzzy Pug. Hello, Nina Laura. Hello, Bargain Vestige. Hello, C-Rex. I texted her earlier and told her that I was live, and when I woke up from my nap, I had a message from her saying, I was there. I said hi. I wondered why you didn't say hi back, but then I realized I didn't hit the send button. I've done that a time or two. Hello, Wire Mother. We are supposed to start having like rain around 2 a.m. and it's 11:51 right now. It's gonna be rain until tomorrow, when it will then turn to not rain. Hello, Manuel. Oh, thank you so much, Bargain Vestige. Woohoo, indeed. I've got you along for the ride. You have more than that, but only 2 years that YouTube would allow. Right there it is. Gotta start somewhere. Lifelong friend now. Hello, Michelle Moreland, my sweet love. You are so beautiful. Oh, honey. I am so sorry. That's awful. I hope you feel better very soon. Oh, some of the side effects stuck around a long time. I know my breathing and my lung capacity was never the same after. Thank you so much, Joey. I have the image I was going to show everybody. So, you guys remember words. All right. Let's try that again with some enunciation. Do you guys remember the train case from earlier? Not really case, but the video that Joey shared with us earlier. Well, he went out of his way to help us out. So this is an overhead. This is an overhead street view of where Dumbass came from. So starting on the right-hand side of the screen, the yellow is what he did. The blue is what he should have done. So when they say he took his turn too wide, he went through the intersection. Now, I had left that intersection of the train video open, and I then went back through and found a time where there was traffic going through it, because I wanted to show you guys what a cluster this is. I didn't realize it was like a four-way with train tracks. Yeah, kind of. So the car that's stopped right now, I'm assuming they're. Oh, well, it just reset. It just took me live. Oh, it's windy there. Okay. But anyways, that was the intersection. I'm glad it let me show you at least a little bit of it. Never gets old. Never gets old. Hello, Linda Applegate. Hello, Mortimer Duke. Now we can, now that you're here. Hello, Donald Westerdale. I'm so jealous. But sisters are always jealous. Hello, Eileen and Carlin. Thank you for coming back. I have court cases this time. I had a nap, so I'm feeling a little bit better. Nap and pain meds. So definitely feeling a little bit better. Hello, Sandy Hurd. Whoa, whoa. Hello, Mark Addy. Where's that? That is not here. That is absolutely not here. That must be Ohio. That is not here. Don't you dare. Don't you dare curse me with that. We just had warnings of that, and thank God it didn't turn out. But I will say the snow removal people, they came this morning and put salt on my handicap ramp. So I think they're warning of something. Hey man, I can't imagine them not. Oh. Why do you do those things to me? I'm calling Mrs. Donuts. I'm telling her to take away your cookies. Yeah. Charlie has absolutely amazing taste. If you guys can't tell him, I'm really behind on the comments because I stopped and showed the dream thingy. I should zoom ahead, but first I have to stop here. Hello, Pommy. How you doing, sweet love? Did you figure out how to get that? I don't know how to see. Oh, keep it. Put it in your fridge. Save it for later. I don't want it. All right, I'm not reading now. I'm just zooming ahead. But I don't want to miss anyone. I don't think I did. I think I got everybody. If I missed anyone. Oh, hello, Loner. Welcome. All right. So, yeah, so we've got a familiar face on the first case. And then and then we have the HOA and the pro se, and it's entertaining.
Your court is back in session.
I see you, Your Honor.
Good afternoon, Mr. Stanley. Go ahead, Madam Clerk.
Stanley versus Kim Such. We're here for the remote motion to strike hearings 107, 108, and the objection, which is 109. Can I have the parties identify themselves for the record, starting with counsel?
My name is Leland Moore, Assistant Attorney General for the defendant.
All right,
Stephen-
Mr. Stanley, go ahead.
Stephen Stanley for the petitioner. Is there any chance you can turn up the volume?
I can't turn up your volume on my end, but you want to ask the guard?
Yes, give me 1 second, please.
Oh, okay.
The judge is Amir Shaikh, Shaikh. Sheikh? Amir Sheikh? I'm not sure. I tried.
Hey, can you turn up the volume at our end? He said that's at our end. I don't want to go talk to nothing. 1 second, Your Honor. Leave. How about now?
Yeah,
Can you-
well, I can, Mr. Stanley, can you hear the court?
Perfect. Thank you very much, Your Honor.
All right. All right, we're, as the clerk said, we're here for a motion to strike argument. Attorney Moore, you're the movement. Go ahead.
Your Honor, plaintiff's complaint fails to state any claim upon which relief may be granted. The entirety of plaintiff's pleadings consist of conclusory allegations of violations of unspecified rights, laws, and rules which do not state a claim for relief. The sum of plaintiff's factual allegations here are that defendant Such and Quiros denied plaintiff a deathbed visit to view his dead mother. This does not give rise to a cause of action, as plaintiff has no right to furloughs, visits, or release from prison. And for this reason, plaintiff has failed to state a claim for relief, and all claims must be stricken. I'm happy to entertain any questions that Your Honor may have.
So the idea is that there's no constitutional claim, therefore 1983 wouldn't apply?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And then did you cite any cases to that effect in your pleadings?
Looking through my motion to strike, and construing the complaint as a 1983. I mean, I guess looking at it any which way, it's kind of hard to determine where it's going. But yes, let me see here. I cite mostly to Connecticut State Court decisions. It's been a while since I filed this, Your Honor. I apologize.
No, take your time.
I don't think I cite to any federal cases for that proposition, but I'm sure I could find some if Your Honor wants me to supplement.
Well, no, I mean, you talk about the fact that there's no constitutional or inherent right of a convicted person to be conditionally released for the expiration of a valid sentence. And that's a federal case, Greenholz versus Inmates of Nebraska. And I guess my question would be along those lines, if there's no constitutional right for any type of conditional release here, this is not even conditional release. This would be a furlough to go to visit his mother or attend. I think they attend the wake or funeral. I think that'd be analogous. No, Attorney Moore?
Yes, Your Honor. And I did cite to Greenholz, Your Honor. My apologies. I was doing a quick skim. Yes, and this is furlough, so it's of even a more discretionary and kind of ephemeral nature than parole would be, or what Greenholz was considering, Your Honor. That is correct. Okay, that's what I was trying to understand. Was it seems like furlough is more tenuous, right? Yes,
because it's really it's kind of a one-off request. All right, anything else, Attorney Moore?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
I think this guy forgets that he's a prisoner. I don't think it resonates with him that he is serving out a sentence for committing heinous crimes. And yes, he has rights, but he doesn't have privileges.
All right, Attorney, I'm sorry, what? With the amount of pleadings you filed, I should ask you to call you Attorney Stanley, but Mr. Stanley. Go ahead.
Sue George, never claimed to be attorney. Your Honor, for one, the defendant is improperly filing anything across the board that would even be relevant to our motion to strike. Connecticut doesn't have any furloughs. We're not asking to be released. We're not asking anything in that nature. 2010, from a level 4 jail where I am right now, not a level 2 where I was at before asking for it, McDougal Walker Correctional in 2010 bring me by two DOC officers. One has to carry a firearm because it's a level 4 jail of my crime where it was coming from. Both of them bring me to Manchester Hospital to see my dad in March of, I take that back, April, days before my father passed away. And March 1st, he passed away. So they took me from McDougal Walker Correctional to Manchester Hospital to see my dad for my deathbed visit. There are three elements, Your Honor. There's a deathbed visit. There's a closed pleadings, which means I have a right to see them on video at the, the mortuary where they're passed away, give my last respect. And I even have a right of that visit to be brought in for a closed viewing, which I even had one of those once before too, where nobody else is there. It's just silent. So therefore, again, he keeps trying to say everything across the board, furlough, and all of his requests. Your Honor, it is a Constitution violation because it falls under a liberty violation. It's under the 7th and 11th Amendment right. One, you must be ticket-free to be eligible for that. I had no tickets pending for the last close to a decade, Your Honor. I got a ticket 3 years ago from this date now with my mother because I flipped out because they never gave me the deathbed visit for my mother. That's why I went off the wall. And again, very clearly, they brought me to see my dad for a deathbed visit, and I talked to him in person at Manchester Hospital with the two officers present. Therefore, again, the obligation of DOC is that this person, under color of law, went outside their job description, job authority, to bring my paperwork to the warden, for the warden to sign off for me to be either brought into it or to have a deathbed visit by video. One way or another, they took it upon themselves to violate color law. First of all, they were acting under color law, such as a supervisor. So therefore, again,
and I guess that's why I don't know if I agree with you, Mr. Stanley, that this is a constitutional violation under color of law. It's really discretionary.
No, it's not discretionary. DOC administrative.
I'm sorry. For example, inmates, say you're pending resolution of your case and, something like this comes up, you can file a motion with the criminal court asking for, furlough or modification to your conditions of release, or
No.
even a sentence modification. I don't know that there's a right
Your
to
Honor,
what you're requesting.
Your Honor, it's a DOC discretionary, and it.
Well, that's what I mean.
Prescription
DOC
authority.
discretionary is not constitutionally discretionary, right? That's
Okay.
subject to
So,
DOC
so
policy.
civilly, Your Honor, okay, it's discretionary. One, she's acting under color of law as a supervisor. Kim Such is a supervisor, counter supervisor. So she's operating under her official capacity and under color of law. She failed to do so, so now she took the law in her own hands, violating my civil due process rights, to bring my paperwork to the warden to be signed off either by the warden or by the Commissioner of Corrections. So therefore, again, she went outside her job description and job authority, violating color of law. So therefore, again, I'm bringing back a 1983 against her because she went outside her job description and job authority, violating color of law when she was operating under color of law as an officer of DOC.
How dare you point out truths, Jerry? This guy, I swear, he does this out of boredom. He files pleadings after pleadings and motions after motions just for entertainment purposes only. So I don't know if you were serious or not, but basically his mom was on her deathbed. He put in a request to, or she died, one of the two. He put in a request to go see his mom. It was denied. This is how he is choosing to react. The jail denied it.
So therefore, again, my own case law, where they brought first of all, there are no furloughs in the state of Connecticut for the last almost 30 years. So let's get furloughs out of the loop right now. Okay, 2010, McDougall Walker Correctional. I can even give you the dock number when that's under locked from here. This very same jail brought me to see my father at Manchester Hospital days before he died. He died on March 4th, 2010. So days before that, DOC from McDougall, level 4 jail, bring me to see them. I put in the paperwork with the counter submitted it to the warden granted it, and they brought me. Okay, there's three elements to it. One, if there's any type of, if you're in SEG, you're not entitled to this obligation of them bringing me. I was not in SEG, the jail was not locked down. And three, I didn't have any pending tickets. So I met all three criteria across the board to bring me in for a deathbed visit or even by video. So therefore, again, this defendant, operating under her official capacity of color of law, went outside her job description, job authority to basically terminate my paperwork without submitting it to the warden. The warden said that she would have granted it, and I even have a signed paper from the warden, if I dig for it, that she said she never saw any paperwork come across my board, that she even knew that my mother was on her deathbed. So therefore, again, the defendant, again, under color of law, went outside their job description, job authority, violating it. So therefore, again, they took the law in their own hands. It's not her discretion to grant it or deny it. Therefore, again, it's the warden or the Commissioner of Correction. So again, this was not a furlough. I was asked for a deathbed visit where basically I believe it's up to like 2 hours they would take me. But two officers would be bringing you. One is got a sidearm because of my crime, and the other one would have been just the driver of the vehicle. Therefore, again, I had no tickets pending. Therefore, again, I did list relief in this thing. I'm asking for monetary damages for what they did. So there is a relief to this. If you take the time to read my motion and not just rule on looking at their paperwork, where I've had past surgery with you in the past, Your Honor, with other cases, and because you just basically rubber stamp things, and I'm not trying to bring this case in relevant to the other cases. But if you're not reading my paperwork, you're going to clearly see that I was brought from DOC before of my father of a deathbed visit, and I am entitled to it because I had no tickets pending. Unless the defendant can show anything from a DOC where his defendant basically you have to basically rule on my sworn statement as the sworn testimony today. If he wants to put it under oath today, you want to swear him in that he's stating that counselor supervisor such bring my paper to the warden and the warden denied it, then we're going to put him under oath where he's going to be held criminally liable for perjury under oath. Therefore, again, the defendant took the law in her own hands to deny me my right without putting my paper in front of the warden to get the warden's approval. And even if the warden denied it, I have a right to appeal it to the Commissioner of Correction, which would have been Angel Coares. Therefore, again, I couldn't appeal nothing because, one, my mom died. Two, Counselor Such didn't bring my notice in writing nor verbally to the warden so it could be either signed off or denied. So therefore, again, she went outside her job description, job authority. There is no immunity. Statutory sovereign immunity's out the door. And if I could, Your Honor, it says each of these actions was taken under color of law, but outside officials' law enforcement's capacity, making it a criminal act federally. Okay, so again, we even have I'm going to spell the case. SCHILB versus KUEBEL, comma, 404 US 357, 1971, where they took the law in their own hands, violating color of law. They have no immunity. So therefore, again, I have every right to bring a 1983 suit against them because the 1983 is they went outside their job description and job authority, violating this color of law. Therefore, again, it's a liberty right, and there's only three elements of DOC has. And therefore, again, and I'm going to repeat it again for the record, I had no pending tickets. I was not in SEG, and we were not on lockdown. So therefore, again, I had every right to even have it by video, Your Honor. Many other inmates have it. I've had it in the past. This attorney can argue anything he wants to you blue in the face of furloughs. We're not talking a furlough. I'm not asking to be released. I'm not asking to put in no sentence modification. We're not talking anything of my criminal conviction. So let's get that out of our heads right now. I'm asking to stay incarcerated, but be brought or even be on video like we are now to say, I love you, Mom. I wish you the best. I hope you see you in another life like we're speaking now. You denied me that right. So they're being held liable for my 1983 and they're being sued. I believe I'm asking for $1 million and for that defendant to be disbarred from any state employment for the maximum of 5 years so that they won't have any chance of getting any compensation from the state. So therefore, again, I basically invite the state to say on the record today that I had any pending tickets, or therefore, again, that the defendant didn't take the law in their own hand, violate color law of my 1983. So therefore, again, the only dispute we have right now that would have to be put in front of a jury for if there's any facts that are in dispute right now, which we're claiming there are, would be going in front of a jury. It's not up to a judge to make this ruling. And therefore, again, there's exhibits and facts in dispute right now, Your Honor, and that the only way it can be now participated is we got to put it in front of a jury, and we'll let the state or myself perjure themselves. So one way or another, somebody's going to be held liable of perjury, and therefore, again, there is no immunity across the board when they violate color of law. So therefore, again, I don't believe that this court has any jurisdiction to basically babysit or grant their motion to strike when he keeps saying furlough. You can bring up any federal case of furloughs. We're not talking a furlough. There are no furloughs in the state of Connecticut for the last 30 years. So we're not asking to overturn my pending criminal case, nothing like that, Your Honor. So therefore, again, I'm asking you to dismiss and vacate their motion to strike, and we move this for a basically a summary judgment, or we put it down. I'm asking the court to set this down for a jury trial so we can get this ball rolling. This has been going on for over 3 years of my mother being dead, and I want closure myself. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Stanley. Attorney Moore, any response?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
All right, I'll take the matter up and I'll get a decision out shortly. Take care, everybody.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I believe he said the relief he wanted was like $1 million. I'm not kidding you. I think that was part of his ramblings earlier. I was too busy laughing my butt off at you guys. Hello, WK Jacobs. Welcome. Yeah, a lot of gobbledygook and a whole lot of jabberwocky. Oh, sweet Jesus. Only the rubber version. Like his mom should have used.
Reset.
Okay, thank you both.
All right. Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Have
Thank
a
you,
good
Mr.
day.
Miller. A good one.
Hello?
Hello?
And we have Ryan Woods Associates versus Paul. And
I had to leave that first part in just to show the entitlement. You always get the most context of the person's personality in that first couple seconds of interaction. And that right there, you saw the judge. He's like, excuse me? Like, I did not call you yet.
Renee Donahue. We have Mr. Lombardo on behalf of Ryan Woods, the plaintiff. And we have Paul and Renee Donahue via Zoom, intro per. And we also have Mr. Keith Boosting, also part of plaintiff Ryan Woods Association.
Okay, and ma'am, are you on this case?
No, sir.
Okay, you're on another matter?
Levi Peaks.
Okay, very good. All right, this is file 2502-309 RGC, Ryan Woods Association versus Paul Donahue and Renee Donahue. Appearances, Mr. Lombardo.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Jake Lombardo appearing on behalf of the plaintiff.
And Mr. Donahue, are you present?
Yes, sir, I am. Yes, Your Honor.
And Miss Donahue, are you present as well?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Lombardo, did you have an opportunity to speak to the Donahues before going on record? And if so, were you able to reach any sort of resolution?
We had the opportunity to speak. We have not been able to reach a resolution.
Okay. Mr. and Mrs. Donahue, do you want an opportunity to try to reach a resolution, or are you all set moving forward with this motion for summary disposition?
Your Honor, we don't believe that we can reach a settlement at this point, and we would like the opportunity to discuss the summary disposition.
Well, what we're going to do is move ahead with the motion hearing. So we're not going to discuss it. We're just going to, I'll allow Mr. Lombardo an opportunity to make arguments, and then I'll allow you an opportunity as well. Okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, with that, Mr. Lombardo.
Thank you, Your Honor. The following facts in this matter are undisputed. The defendants are members within the association. They have been assessed as members monthly dues for nearly 5 years that they've failed to pay. The association is empowered to assess these dues. The Condominium Act and the governing documents also permit the Board of Directors to adopt a late fee policy. A late fee policy has been adopted. Advance notice was given to these defendants prior to incurring a single dollar in late fees. Had these defendants paid their balance at that time, which at that time was 3 years in arrearage, it would have been around $2,000. The defendants failed to pay their balance. Not only did they fail to pay their entire balance, but they have not paid a single dime towards that balance, nor has any money been put into an escrow account of any kind in the last 5 years. Those are the facts. They're undisputed. The defendants, in their response to our motion, do not contest the assessments themselves, which means the defendants cannot contest the attorney's fees either. Once liability on the underlying claim is established, attorney's fees are mandatory. And we cited the court to that law in our principal brief, and we also cited it in our reply brief that was filed last week. The defendants, in response to our motion, really only addressed the imposition of late fees. And they seem to believe that this is something that's reviewable by a jury, but it's not. It can't be. Imagine if every decision of a corporation, and Ryan Woods Association is a corporation. Imagine if every decision of a corporation, from as big as Coke and Exxon to as small as the Ryan Woods Condominium Association, imagine if every decision made by a duly elected board of directors, okay, this is not a dictatorship, this is a democracy, these people making these decisions were voted on by the members of the association. Imagine if every decision made by a board of directors of every corporation was automatically reviewable by a court, or worse yet, a jury. Effectively, what we would be doing would be ripping the power away from those who are in the best position to exercise it and giving it to 6 random people off the street, people who know absolutely nothing about the inner workings of the corporation, its finances, its problems, and people who nobody elected. And this is what the business judgment rule prevents, because were it otherwise, it would cripple the ability of any corporation to actually do corporate things, to actually operate. And it would overwhelm this court system, asking the court to act as big brother for every decision that every corporation makes ever. There's just no support for that notion. And the defendants have not cited the court to a single source of authority that would support this notion. We have given the court plenty of law on this topic. Again, I'm not going to rehash it, but it's in our reply brief that was filed last week. Now, the defendants, I'm sure, are going to argue how unfair it is that a $2,000 or $3,000 debt has now grown significantly larger. But they were given every opportunity under the sun to avoid this. We sent statements, we sent emails, we sent letters, we put a lien on their property. And the defendants have just continued to make this worse for themselves at every turn. I mean, I told them in front of this court at the very outset, the only thing that's going to happen is the fees are going to keep going up. Yeah, at the end of the day, there's no defense to this claim. The bottom line is just going to continue to increase and increase. But in spite of that, we've just seen nothing but staunch yet meritless opposition from these defendants. So there we are. This is where we're at. I believe I've given the court every bit of law it needs to end this case and enter the judgment in favor of the association. I'd be happy to answer any questions the court might have for me.
Thank you, Mr. Lombardo. Mr. Donahue, your argument, sir?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Really quickly, I do want to preface this by saying that the court did review all the pleadings, including the exhibits on this case, and they were extensive exhibits, as well as the original motion, the original brief. There was a response. There wasn't an answer, but there was a reply brief. It was labeled defendant's final brief in opposition. There wasn't an answer, but there was a brief. And then the reply brief in support of motion for summary disposition. So the court has had an opportunity to review all pleadings as well as the exhibit. So
I don't disagree with you. I don't think HOAs should exist. But if you choose to buy property within an HOA community, you are choosing to take on that responsibility of the monthly dues. And there are some decently run HOAs, not many, not a lot, but HOAs do have their benefits. You can't sign a contract and then ignore it for 2, 3, however many years you feel like it shouldn't apply to you.
I just wanted to preface this by saying that. I'm sorry.
Very good.
Continue, Mr. Donahue.
Thank you, Your Honor. I do appreciate the fact that you have looked into this in depth. we believe that there are material issues that need to be decided by a jury, and central is the massive monthly charges that the plaintiffs calling late fees, whether they're reasonable as by their own bylaws require, or are they unlawful punitive fines imposed on us without due process required by Michigan law. We believe the evidence shows that they are punitive fines, and that question of fact prevents a summary disposition. First of all, we believe that the late fees is a classic question of fact for a jury because the plaintiffs' own condominium bylaws, which they submitted as an exhibit, state that the board may only establish a reasonable late payment fee. And what is reasonable is not a matter of law. It's a question to be determined based upon the evidence. And the evidence shows that these facts are facially unreasonable. This isn't just a $25 or a $50 administrative fine. This is a penalty of 12% on the entire outstanding balance assessed every month. And the plaintiff's own ledger shows that this policy has caused our balance to explode from approximately $2,100 to where we are today, $9,450 on a monthly fee of $41.66.
That you've never paid. Never. Not one time. So shut your hole.
This is 42% of the entire annual budget for the association. They want me to pay in late fees that they are, or fines that they're disguising as late fees. And in their own annual budget, I mean, you can see how much of our fees would cover their annual operating expenses. And second, we believe that these late fees are punitive fines in disguise, and they're imposed illegally. The purpose of a fee determines its legal nature, and a fee designed to recover administrative costs is a late fee. A fee designed to punish and ensure compliance is a fine. And, there's sworn testimony from the plaintiff's own previous representative, Billy Olin, who came in before Keith from Cornerstone, who stated in the court that the purpose of these fees was to ensure compliance. And so that right there was an admission by this own organization that these are fines, not fees. And under Michigan law, specifically the Condominium Act at MCL 559-206C, an association can only levy fines against a co-owner after a notice and an opportunity for a hearing. We were never given an opportunity for a hearing. As a matter of fact, we requested a hearing with the board around August 7th, 2025 to resolve this, and our request was ignored. And this was a clear violation of our due process rights under this statute. And so the plaintiff cannot bypass mandatory legal proceedings and our statutory rights by simply calling it a punitive fine, a late fee. The jury needs to hear the testimony about the purpose of these fees and decide whether or not they are, in fact, fines or fees. And the opposing counsel want to assert the business judgment rule, and we have fully understand the court shouldn't be typically second guessing the board's business decisions, but a business judgment rule doesn't shield actions that are unlawful. The rule requires the directors to act within the limits of the law and imposing punitive fines for compliance without providing the statutory required notices and hearings under MCL 559-206 is an action taken outside the limits of the law. Therefore, the business judgment rule does not apply or protect this illegal policy. And the plaintiffs claim that we waived this argument by not pleading it correctly, and this is incorrect. Our very first affirmative defense, which was not dismissed, explicitly states that the plaintiff engaged in failure to follow proper procedure for meetings and the levying of fines and fees. And our argument today is that these fees are actually fines levied without the proper procedure of a hearing falling squarely within the preserved defense, and we have not waived this issue. And then thirdly, the plaintiff prematurely demands thousands in attorney fees. The statute that he cites on that, MCL 559206B, and their own bylaws only allow for the award of attorney fees if they're successful. The plaintiff cannot be deemed successful at this stage. The vast majority of the money they're demanding comes from these fines, and the reasonableness and the legality of those fees are material facts that are in dispute for a jury. Since a jury could find that these fees are unreasonable and illegal fines, the plaintiff has not yet succeeded on the merits. Their request for an attorney fee is premature and should be denied pending a final resolution of the case. And if, in conclusion, Your Honor, there are clear and genuine disputes of material fact that the jury must decide. A jury must determine if the monthly fee that equals a substantial portion of the association's entire budget is reasonable. And the jury must hear the evidence about the compliance purpose of these fees and decide if they're truly fees or if there are fines that were imposed without the hearing required by Michigan law. Because of these fundamental factual questions remain, we believe summary disposition is inappropriate, and we respectfully ask the court to deny the plaintiff's motion and allow this case to proceed to the jury. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Miss Renee Donahue. Is there anything that you wish to add?
I think my husband covered everything, Mr. Donahue.
Okay. As noted, the court had an opportunity to review the motion for summary disposition, the brief in support of the motion for summary disposition, and then the that was brought under MCR 2.116C10. That reads that, except as to the amount of damages, there is no genuine issue as to any material fact, and the moving party is entitled to judgment or partial judgment as a matter of law. Under G4 of MCR 2.116, the court rule states a motion under subrule C10 must specifically identify the issues as to which the moving party believes there is no genuine issue as to any material fact. When a motion under subrule C10 is made and supported as provided in this rule, an adverse party may not rest upon mere allegations or denials of his or her pleading, but must, by affidavits or as otherwise provided in this rule, set forth specific facts showing that there is a genuine issue for trial. If the adverse party does not so respond, judgment, if appropriate, shall be entered against him or her. Here we have a motion that was properly brought under C10. The defendants did not file an answer. However, they did file what was marked as brief in opposition to motion for summary disposition. And they go through in numerical order. They have Roman numeral 1 is introduction. 2 is law and argument with the standard of review. A is the standard of review. B is late fees are unreasonable and punitive, creating an issue of material fact. C, plaintiff failed to allow statutory and bylaw procedures. D, plaintiff not entitled to attorney fees. And then Roman numeral 3 is their conclusion. There is no affidavit that's attached. And here we have a defendant that's making a lot of blanket statements saying that these are not, going to MCL 559.206, paragraph C indicates such other, a default by a co-owner shall entitle the association of co-owners to the following relief. C, such other reasonable remedies the condominium documents may provide, including but without limitation, the levying of fines against co-owners after notice and hearing thereon, and the imposition of late charges for non-payment of assessments as provided in the condominium bylaws or rules and regulations of the condominium. The first part of C doesn't apply because this is not a fine. just because you say it's a fine, doesn't make it a fine. It is a late charge that was included in the letter that was provided by the association in January. So that is attached in exhibit. It's exhibit E. One moment. There are a lot of pleadings here. I just have this.
Our exhibits E and F, Your Honor, pardon my interruption.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find it on my, sorry, one moment.
If you guys didn't hear that, and I did try to enhance it, the defendant just said he's going to F this up.
Yeah, they were listed as exhibits. E was a letter with the compounding late fee of 12% monthly, and that was sent out in January of 2025. Defendant indicated today that they contested that sometime in August, but simply saying that something is a fine as compared to a late charge doesn't make it so. And that's the whole point of MCR 2.116 G4, is that fees have to be laid out specifically, either in an affidavit or otherwise provided in the sub-rule to show specific facts that there is a genuine issue for trial. Here we have statements, and statements are not affidavits or any specific facts. And the argument as to attorney fees is accurate that there is not a final order at this point in time, but if the court does grant the motion for summary disposition under MCR 2.116 C10, then there would be a final order, and at that point, it would be appropriate for the court to consider attorney fees. So it's the court's understanding from the pleadings is that the plaintiff was laying out what they wanted in the event that the court were to grant the motion for summary disposition. And the court is going to grant the motion for C10. Again, there was no answer that was filed. There was a brief that was filed, but again, there was nothing under G4 to establish a genuine issue for trial. Again, this is the defendants their main contention is the compounding of late fees as compared to the actual fees being in dispute. So there really isn't anything for the court to other than the amount of damages. There's no genuine issue as to any material fact, and the moving party is entitled to judgment as a matter of law. So the court will grant the C10 motion. In reference to the request for attorney fees, this is under the plaintiff's brief in support of their motion for summary disposition. And beginning on page 4, the plaintiff outlines why they believe they're entitled to attorney fees. There is a statement made in here that the plaintiff in this case has incurred attorney fees through the date of filing totaling $6,810. the court does not have any sort of breakdown or bill of costs for the attorney fees?
They already took a lien out against his home. They did that before the late fees started accruing. That was the warning shot they fired, and he ignored them. But I promise you guys, it does get better.
And so as to attorney fees, the court will take that under advisement, and if the plaintiff seeks to have an evidentiary hearing on that, then additional information will need to be provided, including a bill of costs. So that is the order of the court. Do you have any questions from the plaintiff side?
Couple questions.
Mr. Lombardo?
Yes, Your Honor,
Okay.
sorry, I was muted.
You're muted.
A couple questions. Is the court going to prepare the order, or would you like me to?
If you would prepare it, please, and then you can submit it on the my file.
I will do that. And then, as far as procedure goes on proceeding on attorney's fees, would you like for me to submit that under separate cover via my file? And then perhaps give the defendants an opportunity to object? Because if the defendants don't object, there's no need for an evidentiary hearing. But if they do, then there is. So I guess what I would propose is I submit it, we give the defendants a reasonable amount of time to file an objection if they want to. And if that happens, then we can work with your staff to set an evidentiary hearing on the matter.
That'd be acceptable. That'd be acceptable.
Okay.
Mr. and Mrs. Donahue, do you have any questions?
What is there to question, Your Honor? I probably shouldn't be saying this. I'm 67 years old. I'm a retired Navy chief who left Michigan to serve my country. I came back to Michigan looking for peace. I've had cancer. I've had 5 heart attacks. I'm currently battling cancer. I'm on Social Security and my Navy retirement, and all of my assets keep getting whittled away by the justice system of this country. And I just hope you guys sleep well tonight. I hope you sleep well.
Okay, I will watch for that to come through on the my file.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Okay.
Yes, sir. Perhaps you should listen to your wife and turn it off. You could hear her taking the phone from him as she was saying that. After he called the judge an asshole. Yeah, not smart. Yeah. Well, he dropped an F-bomb earlier, so you know what's an a-hole now? My hair got all messy when I went and let the cat in. He comes to the window when he's ready to come in. No kidding. Can you imagine his blood pressure? But it's self-created issues. I get it. Nobody wants to pay HOA fees. Then you don't buy a house in an HOA community. That's how I got away from HOA fees. Well, of course, you're not here yet. I guess it works for some. You guys know I love our service members. You know I love our military and our law enforcement, and that I have the utmost respect for them, but I don't subscribe to the belief that they're above everyone just because they served. This man had a level of entitlement that just blew my mind. Hell no. Oh, come on. Don't insult the man's intelligence. He was a Navy chief. I live next to a hoarder. So, yeah, they make sense sometimes. So Joey Bag of Donuts sent me something else. And it's quite amazing. And Manny sent me something too. Hold on, I need to refresh. Because it's not showing. There it is. Okay, so Manny sent me a video from the town he lives in. Oh, but it's Van Balian. And he does a lot of commentary. Well, I guess you're getting a twofer for commentary tonight. So we're gonna watch a few body cam couple things. Yeah, you heard me.
It's failing to yield. So you're going to step out of the car, or we're going to pull you out of the car. I think I just might charge you with eluding, which is a felony. You just called the domestic violence incident in right now to get me to leave. That way you could leave.
He's suspended though, right?
Yes,
So
but not according to him. He's
No.
a sovereign citizen. He didn't.
Welcome back to the Van Balian channel, guys. Today we head back to Washington State for yet another right to travel fail and arrest, courtesy of a sovereign citizen guru who has appeared on this channel twice recently, once in this video and again when a deputy hung up on him mid-sentence in this video. This time, a Yakima cop who has absolutely no time for this sovereign citizen nonsense is waiting around the corner from his house with a warrant for his arrest and knows that he has a suspended license and that it's only a matter of time before he goes out in his car. But because this is Cameron, we're talking about shenanigans ensue. Right, let's get into the video.
Van Balian has an amazing channel. I strongly recommend you guys watch him for plenty of Sovsit shenanigans. Yeah, he does a wonderful job. I will try to remember to put the link in the description.
Six traffic on a possible wanted. Cameron Wilson. He's failing to yield. He's flipping around. That's Viola. He's pulling into his residence. Get out of the car. You're under arrest. Get out of the car.
What traffic infraction did I cause?
Well, now it's possible charges for fleeing and eluding for not pulling over when instructed to do so, but at least you saved your car from getting towed. Also, thanks for admitting that the police can pull you over for a traffic infraction. Hopefully the people who hang on your every word for some reason heard that one.
8-6, I'm code 4, we're in his driveway.
What traffic infraction did I cause?
I'll let you know in 1 second, okay?
Then let me know now.
Let me fix my radio quick. All right, Cameron. So my name's Officer Shademan.
Who said I'm Cameron? Did I identify myself?
I can see off your picture.
Okay, so
let me explain myself really quick. My name's Officer Shademan. Okay, everything's being recorded.
Okay.
You have a warrant out for your arrest.
Okay.
So you're gonna step out of the car, or we're gonna pull you out of the car.
Okay.
Okay. Also, your license is suspended.
I don't have a license.
I understand that. Thank you for confirming that. You don't have a license.
Right, so it can't be suspended.
Okay. It's showing suspended in Department of Licensing. You have tinted plate covers, which are illegal in the state of Washington. So you're gonna step out.
Okay. That's fine.
You're under arrest.
Okay, that's fine. But I don't have a driver's license, first off. So it wouldn't be driving on because I'm not driving. That's first off.
I watched you drive. It's all on camera.
I have to rebut your claim because driving is a commercial action by court law.
Are you sure it was, as you put it, court law you got that from? Or was it that Black's Law dictionary you keep in? Remind me, where do you keep that again?
You see that Black Law's dictionary in the back seat?
When are you guys going to learn that each state define what a driver is, not whatever you think is convenient to you?
Okay, that's understandable. But in the state of Washington, when you're driving down the public roadways, you are driving a motor vehicle.
Okay, I'm not driving because driving includes a commercial action. I have to be traveling with goods, persons, and/or property for profit. That's number one. The second is I have no driver's license. It's not suspended because I don't have.
I'm code 4. He's refusing to get out of the vehicle.
No, I'm getting out. I'm just making clarification because what you're doing is you're trying to say you have a warrant and then you're wanting to put on additional charges when I'm not doing those things. Like, I don't have a problem stepping out. If I have a warrant, I have a warrant. That's perfectly fine. I'm not trying to cause no issue.
Okay. Do you know when I turn my lights and sirens on what that means? That means pull over.
For me?
Yes, 100%.
I stopped at the light. You couldn't have been stopped me because there was no infraction. I didn't do anything.
What part of you have a warrant and a suspended license do you not understand?
So me making a right and you immediately turning on your lights,
Cameron,
when there's no violation.
I know that you don't have a valid driver's license.
I don't have a license. You're correct.
This car is registered to you. That is the traffic infraction. That's all I need.
Well, the car is registered to me?
So, yes, this car
is registered. In what state? Because I have no registration. There may be old registration.
And one more thing.
Yes, sir.
I think I just might charge you with eluding, which is a felony. I turned on my lights and sirens. You flipped a U-turn and drove all the way back home.
Apparently, he didn't know the lights were for him because he claims he hadn't committed a traffic violation. How many times have we heard that excuse on this channel?
Sir, I was parking my car. I didn't know that you were seriously pulling me over at first because I had not committed an infraction. There was no intent to elude whatsoever.
Okay. Well, you failed to yield.
I didn't mean to. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know I committed.
I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Okay,
but Cameron, listen, you know I've been watching you. I pulled in here the other day. You ran inside.
I didn't know.
I disagree with that comment, Palmy. This guy has a history with law enforcement, clearly. I mean, they're on a first name basis after all. And he's a sovereign citizen. He started right away with all of his BS. this guy would talk to an officer in this manner any day of the week and twice on Sundays.
Benefit of the doubt. But Cameron, listen, you know I've been watching you. I pulled in here the other day, you ran inside.
I didn't know that was you.
And listen,
How do I know
listen.
that you're the same dude?
Do you want me to listen, Cameron? Also,
Yes, sir.
false reporting. You just called the domestic violence incident in on 48th Ave in Tieton.
When?
Right now to get me to leave. That way you could leave.
What?
Yes.
What are you talking about?
Your phone is pinging from this address that called the 911 call.
I never made a 911 call.
Okay.
What?
I hope for your sake you didn't make that fake call, because not only would that be a shitty thing to do and a crime, but a call of that nature has the potential to put people at that other property in real danger.
What? Are you kidding me?
Okay, you need to step out.
Okay, I will, but look, let me show you. Just real quick, look. I've never made a call.
86 to 72. Just step it up a little bit. He's still refusing to get out.
I never made a call. Look, I never made a 911 call. I never made a 911 call, bro.
Yeah, showing him a list of your recent calls is pointless because the record of a call can be deleted from a phone. Also, other phones exist.
Can I ask one favor? Is that okay? Can I put my wallet on my counter in the house?
We'll go from there, but you need to understand
okay?
something, okay? I'm going to
Yes, sir.
explain a couple things.
Yes.
Like I said, I'm sure that that the officer has dealt with this particular individual many times. So he already knows the routine. He already knows where it's going. So of course he's going to say, either you get out of your car willingly this time, because you didn't the last 12 times I've dealt with you, or I'm going to have to pull you out. We're just going to skip all of the niceties in between. Yeah. Yeah, he needs to understand something, I'm sure. Let's hear what the cop has to say.
Now?
We'll go from there, but you need to understand
okay?
something, okay? I'm going to
Yes, sir.
explain a couple things.
Yes, sir, please. Please don't make this harder for me, bro.
Mate, I don't think you need any help in that department. You're doing just fine on your own. Trust me.
Like, I even put in a written affidavit for them for my appearance. I put in a written arraignment.
Okay, listen.
Yes, sir.
Just
Let me get out.
and listen. You
Yes, sir.
know you have a warrant.
I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't know.
Me turning on my lights
I've
and
got no
sirens
notice.
and you flipping around.
I've got no notice.
Okay.
I've got no notice.
Okay, step out.
I've got no notice of a warrant, okay?
Okay. Put that stuff on the hood.
Yes, sir. Here's my keys as well. But I have no notice of a warrant.
Behind your back.
Okay. Oh, wait, my keys.
Okay, we're not. No. We're not reaching back in the car.
I just didn't need my keys.
Put them on the hood. Put them up there. Put your hands behind your back.
This is a very well executed arrest and quick response time by backup officers, I must say. It just needs more taser next time.
Yeah. Well, I don't have no. These are the type of. I don't have no reason.
No, they have.
But I didn't. Well, it's. I can't even turn like my.
They're not meant to be comfortable, Cameron. I gauged them and double locked them per our policy. Okay.
I guess so. This is pretty tight. If you don't mind, like
I can fit 2 fingers in there.
It's
These
right on
officers
my
are right
phone,
here. They
brother.
can see it. Okay.
If you don't mind.
All this
Oh,
coming with you?
Well, I asked if I could leave it in the house, but you didn't let me. So.
You want me
to put it in the house for you?
What do you want to come? What do you want to go?
Just take it with him.
Yeah, you might be.
So he called in a false DV, which I knew that
Wait.
on 48th and Tieton. That's
Bro,
why I
never called.
That's why I
anybody.
hid down the road, because then you waited for me to leave. Then you failed to yield. You drove back home with my lights and sirens going.
I never on my phone. I just showed you. I never
Okay.
called anybody. Dude.
Okay.
Again, showing the recent call list on your phone is not proof of anything for the reasons already stated. You could easily prove your innocence, though, by doing a freedom of information request for the call, and you could produce the phone records from your devices. You could even do a live stream about it.
What are you talking about? I called in a fake DV. Like, what is going on? I just
All right,
showed
so
you my
right now
phone.
you're under arrest. Everything's being recorded. Do you have anything on you that's going to poke me, stab me, cut me? Face the camera. This way. Face this way.
You just said that I called 911.
Okay, well, I'll read your rights. But right now, do you have anything on you?
Can I believe this? That you just literally made a false plea and made up that I was 911 call, dude.
Okay.
Like, I cannot believe you just said that.
And the phone's pinging at your house.
I never called 911 on my phone. No, then is it my phone number? Is it my phone number? Is it my phone number?
Why didn't you say it phone?
Was it my phone number? It's not true, dude. You can't just make up like lies against me.
Says the guy who has in the last year put out information that indirectly led to many of his followers getting arrested, getting their windows busted out and their vehicles impounded.
I bet you're about to pull me out. Are you kidding me?
Stop.
3, 2, 1. Get out of the vehicle.
I never called 911, man. Why would you say I would do something like that? What's going on?
Anything on you that's going to stab me?
You're reading that right.
What? This guy's a streamer? And what? He teaches the SAV-sit method? Oh, jeez.
What's going on?
Anything on you that's going to stab me?
You're reading that right.
I will, absolutely, I will.
Do.
You want? I just
read me my rights right now.
Yes,
Don't
sir.
ask me another question.
I didn't ask you.
Okay, read me my rights.
Okay, let's go get in the car.
Read me my rights.
I'm going to read you your rights. Can you hit the unlock button?
I can't bend my knee all the way because I'm got prosthetic. So.
Okay, Cameron. Do you understand these rights?
Yep.
You still want to talk to me?
I reserve all rights.
Okay, Cam. We'll get you buckled up and safe before we go.
The arresting officer now discusses the details of the fake DV call Cameron allegedly made and the details of the stop with the other officers.
So, I'm sitting down there, assuming he looped around and seen me, because I've been watching him. He calls in the fake DV on 48th Titan.
Yeah.
I called dispatch, said, where'd that call come from?
In the house?
She said on the corner near Randall Park on the 44th Ave side. It's as close as I could get.
Yes, it's there's nothing you can prove.
No.
He's suspended though, right?
Yes, but not according to him. He's a
Oh.
sovereign citizen. He
You got
didn't
another
elect me.
charge? So he's suspended. I'd do his plate covers too. Oh yeah,
So then I run down there to West Viola, tuck in. Boom. 30 seconds later.
And then what are you gonna do? Is he eluding or fail to stop?
Just feeling, well, so lights and sirens. She's in front of me. Flips a U-turn and drives right back home with my lights and sirens on.
Yeah,
Yeah, I must admit, watching him drive around the corner 30 seconds after the alleged fake DV call was made, only to immediately watch him turn around and go straight back home, is not only suspicious, but if he did make that call, he failed miserably to outsmart a cop, which in and of itself is quite satisfying.
Obeying all the traffic laws.
Still
though.
failed here too. How far was it?
A ride on West Viola to the next street is where he did his U-turn.
Yeah.
So all the way back here, and then when we get back here, I just jump out to how he's going to run inside.
Well, he's missing a leg. I don't know how fast he can run. Clarifying details about Code 4.
Well, I'm Code 4.
With a standoff with someone outside the car, I'd say he's in his car or outside his car. You're not Code 4.
Well, he was like, I'm getting out, and he went to unlock it, and he's just talking to me, and I'm like...
Code 4 is like, I'm Code 4. Yeah. Right? Yeah. When you said I'm Code 4, and then a little bit
Just
later,
for-
he's still in the car. To get out of the car. I'm like, that doesn't sound like Code 4.
Well, he was going to get out, and then...
We know who this is. I want to make sure you're safe. We all continued Code still.
I heard you. I knew you guys were coming.
Some of us did. I cut Code because I was way on the east side. I cut Code because he said Code 4.
That's what you did.
That's what
I kept going Code just because he said he wasn't getting out of the car.
Were you
And this is where Manuel lives. So, I guess He's the one that's got the inside skivvy on this guy.
Comfortable by yourself.
I was, just because I could see his hands, and he rolled down his window enough to talk to me playing his sovereign game.
Would you want the car here to pin him in though? I wouldn't play around with a guy we know. So. Correct.
And I don't know him that well.
All right, guys, so the video continues, but the ride to jail is pretty boring, so that's where I'm going to leave this one. He was transported to jail where, according to this thumbnail, he was charged with obstruction and fleeing and eluding, which he claims are fake charges because, of course, he does. And when people in the comments asked for an update, he replied with cases dismissed. Right, thank you so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please leave me a like, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you also to my channel members and patrons for your continued support. I really appreciate it. And if you would like to support me and get early access to videos like this, then please consider becoming either a channel member or a patron. Right, take care all, and I will catch up with you in the next video.
On November 11th, 2023, Austell police officers were called to a local subdivision after reports of a woman attempting to steal a vehicle and attacking people.
Okay.
All right, hold on. Talk to one of them. I'm gonna talk to these people. Hey, hey, talk to me, okay? Don't worry about them. Tell me what's going on.
We were fixing to leave. This chick walked up in the driveway and asked if we had a Honda truck.
What chick?
She's one in the house right there.
The second
Yeah,
house
go
from us?
contain her right quick and we'll talk.
Okay.
I promise.
Tell me what happened.
She bit me, man. She jumped on us.
She jumped on my mom first.
And I tried to get off my wife.
And she
She's on something.
him.
Okay. What?
Look at his arm right here, guys, by his left elbow on the inside. That is feral. Absolutely feral.
So she's accusing y'all of taking a truck?
Yeah, somebody told her to come down here and get that vehicle. We don't know who she is, man.
Okay.
Never seen her before.
Hit my sister, bit her.
She done bit my daughter.
Yes.
Okay. Dude, man, she's honestly, dude. She's
so she bit you. What happened to your hand?
I don't know.
Just
dude, it's crazy. It's like a freaking cat.
I need to take you to the doctor and get you checked out.
Man.
All right, y'all hang tight for me for 1 minute.
I'm sorry.
Just don't mess with anybody else.
Yeah,
we're
good.
Okay. Did you want me to get you an ambulance on the way?
I just can't breathe, my friend. I'm pumped.
Are you sure? You can fire anybody? Just check you out.
I'm fired up, man. I'm good.
10-4, unknown signal 69. The female subject has been several of the family members.
Okay, what's inside?
7.
Okay.
Where's she at?
She's in that house over there.
What house?
That one. She's a black female.
This one right here?
No, the next one.
Next one?
Yeah, she's
All
in
right,
the house.
walk and talk. She's in the
I'm
house.
getting ready to leave with my family.
Okay.
Okay?
She's in this house.
She comes up
Okay.
and she says, "Yeah, y'all have a Toyota truck." I said, "No, we don't."
Okay.
My husband was real polite. He said, "No, we do not." And she turned around and she said, "Dude, what's this?" I said, "Get the."
Have y'all had previous issues?
No, I don't even know who she is.
Okay.
She come up my yard. She said, "Well, what the fuck is this then?"
Okay.
I said, "That's my mother's car. I have proof of the payment." She said, "Well, I'm coming up here to get it because my friend told me to get it." So since she was sitting there trying to steal our vehicles, she was going over there to the door. And she was like, "I'll be back later to get this motherfucker." And I said, "You need to get the hell out of my yard." At that time, she comes up to me. She grabs me by the hair, as you can see, and she starts coming at me. Well, my husband comes to get her off of me, and we try to retain her. The neighbor across the street is watching this stuff, the white man.
Okay.
So once that happens, she comes at me again, and my husband and my son
He
have
got
to
bit
come
on his
through.
arm by her.
We try to retain her,
Bit
and
my
then
daughter.
she's fighting
She got
my
bit on her
husband,
leg.
fighting my son.
I don't know what. We've never even seen her, man. I don't know what's up with that car.
Oh, they just tried.
Max said she's getting a
Right,
gun.
y'all, yeah,
She
y'all
said
stay.
she's
Y'all
getting
just
a
sit
gun.
back
Said
over
she's getting
behind
a
the
gun.
cars, okay? Said she's going to get a gun.
Yes, sir.
Have fire stage.
What?
Coming up.
Let me check the back. Hold on. I don't see an exit on this side. Smells like 38.
Yeah.
Just lock the windows.
Got it.
You got a door over there?
She went straight to that house. She's in that front room.
All step police, come to the door.
The knock that could wake the dead.
It's unlocked. Come to the door.
Give her my rifle. It's loaded, it's ready, and the safety is off.
So I need you to talk with our victims here, get their information, find out exactly what happened, and get a good description of the female, clothing, all that, and exactly what she did, where she went in the house, and all that, because we're going to need to get a search warrant.
Okay. What's your name?
Christopher with 2 S's.
Did she harm you, hurt you?
Just my pinky, trying to restrain her from off my mom.
She bit you?
She bit my dad.
Okay.
And my little sister.
How did she hurt your pinky?
I had to grab her.
Just trying to pull her off.
Okay.
We don't know. This hustler, man, that girl's jacked up on something. To be as little as she is.
What happened?
Okay, so we were getting ready to leave. All of my kids were outside with me and my husband. And I have a 5-year-old that's in the house. He was right behind me. We were walking down the driveway to get into the vehicle, and the young black lady was in my driveway between the 2 vehicles, my son's white truck and the car, my car. And she was looking inside the vehicles as she was asking him who drives a Toyota truck, a Honda truck. And my husband tells her, I'm sorry, nobody drives a Honda truck, ma'am.
So there was no Honda truck in the driveway?
No, there was no Honda truck at all in the driveway.
Got it.
And we're walking down the driveway, and I'm at the back of my car getting ready to get my 5-year-old's car seat out of my car to put in my husband's truck because we were leaving. And she says, well, what is this here? And I said, that's a Ford. And she's like, no, what is that? And I said, that's my mother's car. And she turned around and she said, that's what I'm talking about. And I said, that's not a truck. And she said, it is too a truck. It's a van. I said, no, it's a car, ma'am. It's my mother. She said, you got the keys to it. I said, yes, I have the keys to it, and it's legally my mother's car.
You were talking to her the entire time?
I was talking to her about the same time my husband was. So at that time, she started coming up cussing. So I told her, get out of my yard. Said it 2 or 3 times, and then she got hostile with me. So I told her to get the F out of my yard. I turned to look back to make sure where my baby was, and she grabbed me across here, my hair, pulled me down, and I'm yelling for my husband because my baby's right there behind the truck.
So she
And I'm wet because of her.
She grabs your hair.
Yeah, she grabbed me straight across here, right here. And she had me like this, and she was bending my neck around.
Okay.
And I hollered for my husband to come down there. My husband came and tried to pull her off. He tried to come around the truck. He pulled her off of me. He said, you need to get the hell out of here. She turned around and then came at him and was climbing on top of him and was trying to attack him. At that point, I'm trying to get her off of him, and then my son's coming down the driveway to help me.
Right.
At this point, she is scratching his neck. She's done bit him in multiple places. We finally get her free. She said, that's all right, MFer, you fat. I'll come back tonight with my homeboy and get that car. Talking about my mother's car. I told her, I said, once again, I said, you need to leave. And about this point, she comes back. She has no underwear on. She's got a mini skirt that's black. She's got...
So she came back.
No, she was in the driveway. She came back running up the driveway.
Okay.
Ran up the driveway at my husband again.
Yeah. Okay.
And then my husband tried to retain her.
Man, she just kept coming.
So my husband tried to retain her.
Got it.
I'm on the phone with 911. So we're holding her down. She's screaming for her life. I say, let her go. Don't worry about it. Just let her go. Let her get out of here.
I can't let her go.
And she's calling him again. Okay. So she gets down here and she grabs me again. Okay. So she comes back down the driveway. She's grabbing me again, kicking water all over me.
What we're going to do is have you guys write out statements. No, you'll stay here. I'll be right back. Stay right.
Hey, Sarge. So Corbin says we have enough to go in.
I do believe so too, but it's like...
Well, let me ask you this. What were the threats with the gun exactly? What was exactly said?
So they're writing their statements now. They said she said she was going to go get a gun and blow their head off.
And they all heard that?
Yes.
That's terroristic threats. We've got a felony. Onyx is about to bite some ass today.
JJ and Sarge, right?
Yeah.
Sarge's on the way though, right?
Yeah. Light on, light on.
This is the Austell Police Department. Please come to the door. Austell Police Department, please come to the door.
Okay, wrap it up. Door, hands! 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 Show your hands! Walk out! Walk out! Walk out! Walk out! Walk out! Walk out!
Get on the ground! Get on your belly.
On your stomach!
Roll over. Watch your mouth. Y'all got that, right? Roll over.
Roll over!
Roll over now.
Roll over!
Let your arm go.
91 detained.
Get up.
Clear 1 detained.
Let's go. Come on. I got it. Yep, got it.
You doing too much.
Don't do that.
Doing too much penetration.
Get the car.
Too much penetration.
Hey, we're not gonna be playing with you.
Too much penetration.
Get in the car.
Too much penetration. I'm not
Get in the car.
I said too much penetration. No.
Get in the car.
I said no.
Get in the car.
Get in the car. I'm gonna fuck your face up, you dumb cop.
No, watch out.
You better stop. I'm fucking with you.
Get your
What's wrong with you?
Get in the car.
Give me a minute.
Watch out.
What's wrong with you, bitches?
Watch out.
You black.
Watch
You
your foot.
black. You black at me.
Hey, watch your foot. Watch your
I said,
foot.
watch out.
Watch your foot.
I said, look at the seatbelt.
Please watch your foot.
Seatbelt.
Watch your foot for a minute.
Seatbelt.
Watch your foot. I'll get it if you'll watch your
No, you're
foot.
not even going to on me.
I will if
Stop fucking playing with me.
Ma'am.
Like, y'all didn't even ask what the fuck happened.
Calm
And told me to
down.
go to goddamn
Relax,
motherfucker.
Calm down for a minute. We'll
I'm
talk
trying
to you.
to.
Okay, take a deep breath.
Goddamn.
Take a deep breath.
Okay, I'm gonna sleep for this shit.
Relax for a second.
What the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
There you go. Sit. Get your leg back down. Oh, there, and let me do. All right. All right.
God damn.
Put your foot right there. Now, what's going on?
Nothing's going on. I just woke up from a nap.
You woke up from a nap.
Yes.
Okay. Is there anybody else in the house?
My little brother, he sleep too.
He's asleep. How old is he?
Like 17, yeah.
Nobody?
18.
Okay. What is your name?
Over age.
Yes, sir. What is your
Dominique.
Your name is Dominique.
Just got out a week ago, yes.
You got out a week ago from where?
Douglas County.
Jail? What is your date of birth?
2001.
2000 what?
Yes.
0?
2001!
Back up. Don't
What's
get out
wrong
of
with
the car.
you?
Don't get out of the car.
You keep asking the same shit, but you
No,
whispering
I
it to
need
me.
the date.
Don't whisper shit to me.
I need the date.
Don't whisper shit to me.
Get back in the car.
Stop asking the same shit. It's already got with the stop.
Get back in the car.
Stop.
Get back in the car.
Stop.
Okay.
Y'all know the fuck I am.
Yeah.
Y'all know the shit. Something run through it later.
Ma'am, get in the car.
Move, bro. I'm not playing. I'm about to get in the car.
Get in the car.
I'm about to get in the car.
Okay.
Shut your bitch. You coming on? I'm fuck you up. You know not to come over here. You lucky these seatbelts on. Mother. You know I'm gonna fuck you up. Your fat face. Do too much for these ass.
Hold there. Hold there. Austell Police Department, if you're in here, let it be known. Clear. There. Go.
I got you. Clear.
Go to the right.
Yep.
Go to the right.
Yep. Go in. I'll hold on.
KJ, come here.
Go.
Take it right. Go. Got it.
On me.
Clear.
All right, mirror me. Open up that door. I'm gonna go in this one. JJ, what you got?
I just want your back up.
Okay, I need you to turn around.
Yes, ma'am.
Sarge's got that.
Okay.
We're gonna mirror and fish off of each other.
Okay.
You go straight into that room.
All right.
3, 2, 1, go. Bathroom clear. Okay, go.
Closet. Clear. Hold it. Let me get in the bed. Hold it. Clear. All right, so we gotta get that door. I'm gonna kick it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Go. Here. I got a closet. Clear. Let me check the bed.
That must be her little brother's room. I don't think he's home.
Clear. House clear.
Go ahead.
Showing 17-10-0 for violent tendencies. Dominique with a probation violation for signal 1S out of Douglas County.
Why would you take a picture of my fucking knees? You're not taking a picture of my face. What the fuck are you doing? Stupid shit. Yeah, it's like, okay, I'm done. Cause I go on all of that. I just not. Okay. I spend most time in jail than I just spend my fucking life. What you gonna do? Taste my booty hole? Bitch ass nigga. You want to too. Then help me up! You know I failed, bitch! Help me up!
Yeah.
You see I can't get up, bitch! Pull me up!
What's the matter?
Pull me up! You the black man, you help me up! What's wrong with you? Help me up! Pick me up!
When you calm down.
No, they don't take that long. You pick me up to throw me in this bitch! Don't pick me up to sit me up!
I didn't throw you.
Sit me up!
Calm down.
Sit me up! Sit me up! Sit me up! My arm is hurting! Sit me up!
Calm down.
Thank you! That's all you had to do! Roll totally in! I spit your motherfucking face! Get out of here! Hey, get your bitch ass in the car and drive the car, bitch! Drive the car, bitch! Come on, let's do it! Let's do it all the way! Let's do it!
No lights. I just
What you want to
They
do?
can see her silhouette. They can
Stop!
see her.
Douglas, what the fuck are we doing?
Shine the light in her face.
No, Rika! What are we doing? All right, what are we doing?
Hey, talk to me.
What the fuck is we doing?
What is her name?
Dominique Latrice!
Listen.
What the fuck is we doing? What the
Listen.
fuck are you charging me with?
It just come all the way down.
What are you charging me with?
I'm trying to talk to you.
What are you charging me with?
I don't know that I'm charging you. I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Handcuffs.
You need to talk to me. I need you to calm down.
I cannot. My finger's almost gone.
Tell
I'm
me
not.
what's going on. Tell me what's going
I
on
have
today.
to shit, first of all.
Okay.
For one,
Okay.
my nail is fucking broke. Both of them.
What do you mean? Let me see.
Oh my God.
What? Your fingernails?
Yes. I really have to shit
Okay.
really bad.
I need you to tell me what happened
I have
today.
to boo-boo.
Tell me what happened
I'm
today.
not playing. I'm not playing. I have to let me out this car. If I in the car, I'm not playing. I'm not playing.
Okay.
You can let me out right there in the yard. I shit right in the yard. I swear to God, bro. Like, let me shit, bro.
I have to boo-boo. That's what she calls having to go to the bathroom.
What? Your fingernails?
Yes. I really have to shit
Okay.
really bad.
I need you to tell me what happened
I have
today.
to boo-boo.
Tell me what happened
I'm
today.
not playing. I'm not playing. I have to let me out this car. If I in the car, I'm not playing. I'm not playing.
Okay.
You can let me out right there in the yard. I shit right in the yard. I swear to God, bro. Like, let me bro. I swear to God.
So you know, you know you have a warrant, right?
I don't give a fuck about shit no more. I have to.
We're gonna.
I'm used to jail. I don't care.
We're gonna.
I don't care. I don't give a. I don't give a. Do you not understand what the fuck I said? I'm tired. Get me the fuck out of here, bitch.
Roll the window.
Drive. Drive. If you tired, be quiet and go to sleep. It's wrong. Damn. This lame. I don't give a fuck how extra it is. And that's why these motherfuckers keep fucking with me. You know that. You already know that shit though. So you better have me out. And 3 hours, bitch. And I want my hands on you. What the fuck is you talking about? Or send one of your other dogs to get him. I'm fucking playing, bro. This is not a fucking joke. I'm not doing it. Stop crying, you stupid bitch! Stop! Tell me to stop crying! Oh my God. Oh my God. Come here so I can spit on you again. Motherfucker. That's all they want. I just want to come in. Home. Shower. Yeah. Watch a movie. Probably smoke. But no. I go to jail. 3, 4, 8. Oh my God. Shut your stupid ass up, Claymore. I swear to God, I will beat the shit out of you. Oh man, I hate these people. I hate these people. I literally hate them. Stop looking at my fucking thighs, man. What's wrong with you? I don't give a fuck you Mexican, black, whoever the fuck you is. Whatever the fuck you look like, fucking gray bitch. You ugly, get a car drive.
She was taken to jail for booking, and at first it seemed like she had calmed down, but it was only the calm before the storm.
Oh, look at that. She's behaving so nicely.
Say that.
That looked painful. Oh. Watch how she goes down. Remember that position she folded herself into in the back of the cruiser? She does that mid-air and drops on her tailbone.
Say that.
I'm not losing no shit. I'm not talking to you. What you talking about then? I ain't talking to you. You talk to your officers then. You ain't talking about. bite your finger in a minute. And get the off my jaw. Why is my jaw being locked up? If my neck's already locked up. Why is my jaw being locked up? Your jaw is only being locked up. Y'all are weird. Y'all are weird as and gay as how about that? I spit on each last one of y'all. Every last one of y'all. And that's on my mama. Yeah, put my cap on. Wow, beehive. All right, my hands are moving. Because y'all dumbasses want me lock me up, right? Oh, yeah, make it hurt. Make it hurt. Oh my God! Oh my God! Stop. Oh my God! Oh my! Look at you! Oh my God! That's not this serious. I didn't unlock that one. I don't even have a second one on this one. Unlock the first one because I don't have the second one on this one. Okay. Lower voices. Unlock the first one a little bit so I can have some room on the other side. Thank you. Relax, 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 relax. Yeah, you might as well move back because I'm finna want to bust your shit. That's my motherfucking skin, you ugly ass bitch. I swear to God, if I see you, I'm gonna shoot you in your motherfucking cheek. Oh God. So what you at? Next! Let's go!
Finish y'all paperwork now. Yep, appreciate you. Where y'all need her at? Y'all good? Every booking card is good? Good?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right.
I'm done. We'll see y'all.
She was charged with terroristic threats, obstruction, battery, and simple battery, and booked into jail.
On July 14, 2025, officers conducted a traffic stop when they noticed the driver and passenger switching seats.
Hello. You were driving. I was driving? Yeah. Are you sure about that? I'm 100% sure. Yeah. You have your license? Because I seen you driving without a seatbelt. Yep. Do you have your license? I don't have a driver's license. You don't have a driver's license? Because you guys just switched. Are you positive we just switched? Yep, I am. Can I see a camera that you saw switch? When you pulled in. Is there a camera that, can you show that camera to see a switch? Listen, I'm not going to argue with you. Okay? So you're getting loud with me. I'm telling you, you switched, okay? I'm asking you a question. Asking me a question. I observed you in the driver's seat of the vehicle. Okay. Yep. I would like to see video like this. Okay. Do you have your license, sir? I do not. I have an ID number. I give you my. Okay, I'll be right back with you. Well, I'm on the road. Step out, brother. It's a red, just what? No, it's suspended license. Put your hands up on the car for me. Suspended? Yeah. My license is suspended. Put your hands on the car, brother. You seriously gonna take me to jail for suspended license? Yes, sir. Come on, man. It's my first time, brother. Stay in the car for me, man.
He probably wouldn't have, but you decided to be a dumbass, and rather than take a ticket, you decided to obstruct and catch additional charges.
Are you serious? Stay in the car. Hey, Ryan.
Hey, Ryan.
You did.
I'm currently getting incarcerated right now because the police officer really wanted to say he was driving. Can I focus here?
Yes. Just
I'm
relax,
on the phone
though.
with the...
Relax, okay?
Yeah, he said he saw me switch drivers.
You want to pregnant girl?
Seriously, man. There is no proof, man. Yeah, can I please get a sergeant here, please? Can I please get a sergeant? Because there is no proof he saw me switch drivers.
Okay, back here, brother.
I'm on the phone with the owner of my company.
Back here, brother. We'll get that all figured out.
Can I see
Finish
proof?
your cigarette.
Can I see proof?
Dude, you drive every day. Every day I see you driving the car.
Can I see proof?
And today you switched.
Can I see proof? Seriously, man.
Okay.
Is there any way I can see proof, please, man?
That's something I'll look into.
Come on.
I don't know.
And I noticed you've been having it out for me, bro. You've been watching me for a
I don't
while.
have it out for you.
You do. You've been watching. You the one that kicked me out of that hotel because my kids were a nuisance.
Hear me out for a second. You always drive that car.
I do.
So don't lie to my face.
I do.
You always
but
drive
today
that car.
I wasn't. Today I'm telling you, I was not driving today. I was not driving today, boss. How, bro? I was not driving today. I would like to see camera, please.
I don't know if there's cameras.
I would like to see cameras, please. I do. I'm not denying that I don't drive the vehicle, but today I was not driving.
Okay. I observed you in the driver's seat of the car with no seatbelt on.
Can I get a sergeant here, please?
Yep.
This is a hereby, man. Like, you're really gonna incarcerate me and have me spend money that I don't have, man. My literally, man. I have kids, bro. I don't have funds, man.
You just shouldn't be driving. Simple as that. Okay?
I wasn't driving today. So how you doing, Sergeant? You probably said this ain't gonna go well anyways, man. He stay here.
Let me speak.
Yes, sir.
If you continue on, she's going to be accessory to this and harass you.
Just calm down and record everything, please. If you're on the phone with Ryan, can you please see if he can bond me out or something? I don't know. Will I have a bond?
Yeah, $500.
So he said my bond would be $500. So I guess with $50, I don't know.
$500 for now, if you don't continue to make stupid decisions.
Hey, calm down, but it'll be, hey, yo, they say it'll be $100 to call a bondsman. It'll be $100 to get me out.
Okay, we're done with this. Turn around. You got any weapons on you?
All bails and all bails will be 10% or $100, whichever comes. So if it's $1,000, it's $100. If it's $200, so it's $100.
Man. He said he saw me switch, bro, and I was not driving.
I observed you without your seatbelt on. Have a seatbelt?
I want to see video proof.
Okay.
I'm fighting this in court.
So she's pregnant, right?
The officer's word in court is just as good as video evidence in the eyes of the judge. So, what do you think you're going to do?
Ma'am, let me chat with you for a minute. Okay, so you're going to be charged with obstruction. So place your hands like this for switching. Okay?
I'm being charged.
So put your hands like this, ma'am. Ma'am, to this car. Right here. Right here.
Yeah. What? We're taking it to court. Just stop. Yeah, we're taking it to court.
That's what everybody says. It's okay.
That's what everybody says. It's okay. I'm going to take it to court. I'm going to take it to court. I'm going to take you to court. We're going to court.
Let's do it.
We're going to court.
Let's do it. Delta 71 Central.
His phone's up here. Don't
okay.
Take it with you. We need a number on it.
have a 1081 by location.
This is necessary for a stop. For a stop. This is necessary. He's trying to say something. Okay, when nobody goes down.
Well, he's yelling like an animal.
Yeah,
so
because he's trying to tell me something.
you guys got to relax. Once everybody relaxes.
I am pregnant. I am in high risk. Okay. I can't also make it more complicated. So I'm trying to relax just for my baby.
Okay. You all take a deep breath and then.
Yeah, he ain't got time to work, but they definitely have time for that.
Someone will be able to talk.
They don't care about the pregnancy. They don't care about nothing. Let's just get taken to court.
You didn't care.
Exactly. He's just trying to tell them. There's freedom of speech. I am allowed to speak. I am allowed to. I didn't do nothing wrong, Mom. It's fine. I'm taking this to court. I didn't do nothing wrong.
You did plenty wrong.
No, I didn't do. I am pregnant. I am 33 weeks pregnant. This is crazy. They're saying we jumped. I jumped. Come on. Be real for real.
It happens all the time.
Okay, I understand. We just dropped the girls off at daycare. They got cameras in the daycare. They're gonna see me pull up. I am getting everything. The other two little ones at the daycare.
That doesn't justify it. Because you guys did the switch right here. So that doesn't justify who got in the driver's seat at that time.
We just dropped them off. Literally, they have time of everything or something. El jefe, tiene que llamar al jefe de él. He's trying to tell me the number, but they won't put the window down because he's speaking acting whatever. He's just trying to scream. He's stating that he's acting that though when he's just trying to speak. At this point, we are handcuffed. What we gotta do?
It's gonna get told, but we're not impounding it.
Where are you towing it to?
It should be CNS or for Shattuck. What's the number?
And her mom can't take it?
We already got a tow coming. And she's not with another person, right? That's the only adult there?
But I mean, she could drive the car and have her husband or her daughter come back and pick up her car.
Yeah, no, we're gonna tow it, okay?
Come
What's
on,
the
please,
number?
man. I don't have it like that, man. Please. Can you just cut
Dude,
me
you
that?
just lied to my
But
face.
can you just cut me that, please?
At least be honest with me.
Can you,
and then I would work with you.
I'm sorry about that. Honestly speaking, man. I am sorry
Because you
about
made me
that.
look like the wrong in the wrong here, and I know
Listen,
I'm not gonna just lie.
I've dealt with you plenty of times, and I know you're an upfront person. I know that for a fact.
I would never lie on this person. You know that, right?
Listen, you dealt with me with Officer Brown and Officer.
I know.
I know you're an upfront person.
Yeah, I am.
That is my fault. I am so sorry about that.
Okay.
But I do not have the money to get my car out, man. I barely work, man. I work 3-4 times a month.
All right. Well, now since you're being honest with me and you admitted to switching, I'll cancel it. Okay?
Thank you.
I'm gonna cancel the record because he's admitting that he switched now. Okay. And he's being cool. You haven't dealt with 71 cents.
Yes, I have her mom right here at the moment. She can take the car to the house and have her sister with license to come pick up her car.
Can you cancel that 1081? He's got somebody coming to pick up your car.
Yes, that's her mom's personal phone number. She's currently here right now with our oldest
See,
daughter.
when you're honest, it's it's smoother, okay?
Yes, sir.
I just canceled the tow. I'm saving you money. I got a job to do. I hope you understand that. And I'm straight up with everybody.
I do. Listen, I don't lie to cops, man. That's not my thing. I'm saying I'm upfront with them too, man.
All right.
That's what gets me in trouble.
The man and woman were both charged with obstruction. Thanks for watching today's video. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe for more of our content.
Yeah, wow. Oh. These people. Yeah, I knew what it was supposed to say, but that's why I didn't highlight it because I figured I'd save you a little bit of dignity there. Yeah, he works 3 or 4 times a month and they just dropped kids off at the daycare. I don't know how many, but she's pregnant and they just dropped at least one other child off at daycare. And he works 3 to 4 times a month. He should be putting in job applications 3 to 4 times a day until he gets a job. Oh, man. Yeah, dream on. Next. It's almost 2 a.m. The next thing I'm going to see is my pillow. Oh, yeah, yeah. You just wait. You wait until you're living here. It's not far off. Leave that one alone. Yeah, there's actually a thread in Discord for links. I think it's just called all other video links or something like that. Yeah, throw it in there, absolutely. Yeah. Tears on my pillow because all I have to cuddle with is Ava. What are you even talking about? I have no idea. I can't pronounce that. But Sandy says that's it. And we have a second from Manny. Right, yeah. Why are the kids in daycare at all? That is a very good point. Thank you. Yeah, they all cuddle up to me. It's warm. She snores, farts, and kicks me. It's just like having a man. I need to take mine. Oh, Thiniel, thank you. The joys of having a chunky pet. All right, guys. Excuse me. I am going to go to bed now. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me. I had a lot of fun. Be safe, be well, sleep sweet, and much love.